The engines on the island of Sodor want to be responsible, reliable, and really useful. They are happiest when Sir Topham Hatt gives them important work to do.
I think that can be agreed on. There really hasn't been an engine brought to Sodor whose main mission was to foul it up for the whole industry. Every engine has the right to be proud of their work. But I'd say out of all of them, James's ego is pretty high up there. Sometimes he's neck and neck with Gordon.
One day, Percy puffed to the washdown. "My whistle's clogged." He tried to blow hard to clean it out, but instead blew mud all over Gordon. "Silly," huffed Gordon. Percy was trying not to laugh. "Keep your dirt away from me. I'm collecting the mayor today."
I'm actually having a hard time not laughing at Gordon either. I really don't think Percy intended to do that, but at least Gordon wasn't washed yet. And it sounds like James has got something important today. And Gordon felt he should be doing it. Of course now, with his smudge-splattered boiler, that wasn't going to happen.
"Just look at me, Gordon!" "Show off," grunted Gordon. Sir Topham Hatt came to the sheds. "I need an engine to collect the Queen of Sodor." "Who's the Queen of Sodor?" "A leaky old barge."
Wasn't expecting that. I could have sworn Top Hat was referring to the actual figure from Season 4's Paint Pots and Queens. Guess not. And once that was figured out by Thomas and Gordon, James rolled in. And this prompted Gordon to start scheming. Something he's known for doing in the past.
"Is collecting the Queen of Sodor important work too?" "Very important work. Do I have a volunteer?" "Very important work. I'll do it." "Then it's settled. She's waiting at the canal." "Thank you, sir."
Wow, Gordon. Who taught you how to act so badly? I mean, that line was downright bad in delivery. It wasn't believable in the slightest. And surprisingly, I like the way Michael Brandon read that line. Making Gordon intentionally sounding like a bad actor is comical. And James was too into himself to notice until too late.
"I'm here to collect the Queen of Sodor," announced James. "There she is," the odd manager said. James was furious. "That slimy old tub? Gordon tricked me. He wants me to get dirty. I'll show him."
And how James planned on doing that was just by being extra careful. Yet, I'm not sure how a railway engine can be careful. I mean, he can move slow, but an engine like him can't take forever, otherwise he'll be late. Plus, with vibrations on the rails, it will cause things to shake, so I don't know. But James had something far more interesting headed his way.
There was trouble. The tall funnel of the old barge crashed through a pipe. James was sure he'd get covered in sludge. But he didn't.
You know what? That was great. The fact that James had an accident but didn't get caught in it is different. Most of the time, puffed up engines usually get what's coming to them in a really deserved way. James was lucky though. Fans have seen so many kinds of messy accidents that not having one this time was rather refreshing.
He arrived safe and sound, and pleased that the dirty work was done.
Hey there, Ari and Bert. Wonder what voices Brandon's gonna give you two diesels. Maybe some other time, though. When James got back to Tidmouth Sheds, Gordon was intrigued that James didn't get dirty. Of course, James had a snide remark for that. No shocker there.
"I have to stay clean in case there's important work to do." "My whistle is clogged again. Watch out, James." "You'll need a washdown now," teased Thomas. "Good," snorted James. "It will make me readier than ever. I'm such a splendid engine." Ugh.
Yes, everyone gets it, James. That was a decent episode. While it continues to highlight James's ego and how splendid he thinks he is, the structure is something unseen so far. The fact that James boasted about his cleanliness only to remain cleanly was different. Typically, the narrative would follow the usual Gordonism trait of having an engine character backtrack into their own pitfall. And yes, Percy did manage to wax soot on him, and that can be considered a separate occasion. I feel like Percy was trying to get James though, and he succeeded. Oh well. For music, there did seem to be a theme for James, and while it's certainly not as jazzy or memorable as his original, it is a very safe and comfortable tune. Locations were better though. Seeing Dryos Station, Sudbury Castle, and the windmill were all great locations. The best sequence, however, was when James broke that pipe of sludge with the Queen of Sodor's funnel. What a mess to clean up. The sound the sludge made was accurately nauseating. Next episode is the Refreshment Ladies' Tea Shop. Thanks for watching.